Hello? I have a job for you. I'm ready. As always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. I'm happy for you. So we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I said before, I'm not doing this for the money. It's for my shackles. The client sent me an advance payment, and I spent it on my new office. So get ready, and don't let me down. I like the little runaway sound.
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. The Cornelius Paradox. A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius Paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Cornelius's magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. I think this is what the original trailer showcased. An excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit, I am intrigued. Alright, as per usual. But there are things to look around and take care of before I jump in. I prefer splash damage. That said, that's specifically on the cheaper hard-hitting thing. I do have a separate splash damage thing. Which would be better? Yeah, let's do it.
Easy to do. Easy to do.
The technological team that had been developing the system known as television is now defunct. This motion picture system was developed by Steve Drurich, who died last month. High development costs and complexity of use forced the board of directors to abandon the project. I like that picture. Hey, I have a bathroom again! I paid my bill!
All lighted.
The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes.
Easy to do.
Not now. What are the bills on the door now? Etienne Quist. This letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you to refrain from future late payments. Sincerely, the water company. To Etienne Quist from HRMNY Publishing Agency. Rumors of your situation have reached us, Mr. Quist. We assure you that everyone at HRMNY sympathizes with you and wants to help you in any way we can. We invite you to serve your sentence with us. However, unfortunately, our resources are quite limited, so payment is out of the question. We remember just how good your books were. We want you to get back to the creative process as soon as possible and write fantastic new material. Thanks, guys, but that doesn't really help. Next from an article. Several readers reported the incident to the writers' police, who immediately began investigating the situation. All copies of Torben Zakinski's The Spark of a Hammer have now been taken off the shelves.
Easy to do.
Seems like we made it out at the right time. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should check the kitchen just in case there's more random food I can steal. Who's been stealing food again? What nerve? My children are going hungry. Your kids are ugly. Anyway. Any more? Is there a note still on the door? There is not. All right, the Cornelius Paradox, diving in. Ugh! Damn, people. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over here. Hi, do you need help? Me? No thanks. I'm all right. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on. What are we actually here in this book for? Oh, yeah, we need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. See a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. Let's start with general information. Headmaster Robert Lamantier, educational license number 0023. 0023. I bet that's going to come up later. Let's check the school motto. Its own column, written in large letters, is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. I just noticed that there's a note that I missed. Hours, 8 to 8. Visiting hours for patients, 4:30 to 5. I believe in Etienne. I love this new leaf. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements. Female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator. Hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. Guess I have to try. Take the slim, worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much? Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Big deal. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. He notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. What's that? Some kind of magic? It's not... It's hard to explain. Waves a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. Well, already took care of that. I'm gonna flirt my way inside. Hey, how you doing? So I understand you're female and 50 plus. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right. I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I asked you, who are you and why are you here? I have urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? No, I don't believe so. Then I'll ask you again, what do you want? You can hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. Show her the job listing. You're looking for a janitor, and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? I'm gonna lie. I was in an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? You were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent, you're hired. Just like that? There's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the bookshelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. She turns her attention back to the TV. I'll get it done. So, are you allergic to cleaning products? If you know what I mean. I don't know what that means. That goes outside. Actually, what happens if I try to go outside? I can go outside. Hey. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes, smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Let's listen to their conversation. You eavesdrop on the conversation. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah! The lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up my house. I'll step in. Hey, you! Put that back! Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I spent the whole day dealing with those boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. Roll up your sleeves. Let's show him, Nicky. All right. He jumps up from the box. All right. Gonna have trouble unless I gamble a little bit. Let me just... Okay. Okay, and... Alright, it's a little unclear which is the targeting reticle. Ah, crap, I'm gonna get hit. One tough idiot, damn it. The mover slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfer box and puts it back in its place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under furrowed brows. I prevented a robbery. And only got mildly hurt. Boxes sit on the ground ready to be shipped, but they're wrapped up with plastic ties. Look at the movers. They don't see you there. I'll be back when I have pliers. Look at the paintings. Oh, I can look at the stuff on the ground. 3 crests. Must be the school guilds. Door to hall. Restroom. Library. Let's go to the restroom first. This is a nasty restroom. Rusty tap, dripping rusty water. Fill the bucket. This place is nasty. The worst thing is they're out of paper. Well, good thing my head. Ooh. I haven't gotten anything exciting yet, but I know where to go now. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. And, of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh, yes, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes. Probably a student's. There is a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. Turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. We should get the other bookshelves done then. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. You wet the rag in the bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest in an old-looking folder. Look through the folder. Brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Baradas Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder. Nothing catches your eye at first. Then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Dear Americus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their power to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age, is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratus Guild? Okay. Keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf is clean now. Then I suggest we get started on the next one. It's a dusty bookshelf that looks even dustier than the others. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rag catches on something. There's something scratched into the shelf. These look like runes? Oh no, they're words. It says second shelf, third book from the left. Keep washing the bookshelf. 15 minutes later. Alright, this bookshelf is done. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go and tell the receptionist it's done. Second shelf, third book from the left. Can I go up these stairs? Yes. Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Second shelf, third book from the left. This one? You pull out the book. You hear it click. Ha ha ha! The Secret Library! They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock in the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock! That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Alright, can't do it yet. Are you finished dusting? All done. Well, say about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to H-E-L-P. You give Roderick's Gage a satisfied glance. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I'll unlock the door for you. Fine. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar, with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get into it so easy. Oh, excuse me. I didn't think we'd get to it so easily. To what? That's Cornelius's wand. The one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right! Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. Look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. Continue scanning your surroundings, and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Is that thing working? What is it? That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? Examine the wand. The wand looks old and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you, I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you the new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass, grab the wand, and the man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the case. I'm going to walk over to the man. Smashing the case is a terrible idea. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. Doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Marcus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a senile grin. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace. It's just herbal Beloza tea. Get started on the first stain. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department, too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why, indeed. That's our history. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. Casually asked about the wand. That wand you have out in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed. Enjoy it while it's there. What do you mean, while it's there? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh, yes. By the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang! You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. He's going to go take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry. He's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, he seemed to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go see. Time to quickly look through the whole room. Tools. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. What's going on here? The crowd of people is gathered in the hall. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, Headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Ugh. Damn it. The client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. All right, then. He turned to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Barricus? You left the office, and then you must have walked right past it. But I was there at the time. But it was there at the time. That's if we can take your word for it. You have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. You think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. Headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too, he quickly points at you. But definitely not you. He points at the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Everyone he indicated responds as one. Oh, yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak and it sounds silly. All right, then, everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. Crowd disperses. So, now what do we do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. Let's examine the scene of the crime. No one will talk. Nothing to look at. Whoa, there was something. Where are you? Empty case. An empty pedestal. Oh, missing portrait too. Looks like one portrait is missing. I will check back in the headmaster's office if I can go in. Can I talk to him? School's headmaster is watching the desktop screen intensely. Peek at the desktop. On the screen you see a processing video window and a small progress bar below it that says 0.02%. Stupid dial-up modem. There we go! He jumps up. Look at the screen and see the number has changed to 0.021%. It's going to take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. You should probably get back to the search. I'll get back to looking for the wand. Indeed. The old guy's not in here. I like these witch hats. They're very good. Nobody's in here. I wanted to check this. Can't make anything yet. Let's see if the old guy is in the secret passageway. Nope. Oh, I'll check in with the receptionist. Hey, baby. Who's winning? I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. The headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations! The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen, where a soap opera is now playing. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A missing student? Second year, and one quite lacking in the wits department. Let's see. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names. She looks at you mistrustfully. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Got it. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let him do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside? Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. Oh, right. So he must be somewhere on school property. I don't have any more questions. Well then. I won't interrupt you. Leave. Let's start with the bathroom before I go outside. Ooh. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school was talking about him yesterday. What'd he do? He lit the candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. You see a puff of smoke. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one, definitely not. Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely, just like Mendes did, remember? Where'd he go, anyway? Mendes? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. Thought it was all talk, but I guess not. Hiss of cigarette butts being put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall, and they don't notice you. Someone named Mendes who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Actually, can I get anything out of that bathroom? No. Okay. Worth a check. Let's talk to the movers again. Movers are seeing... They're seeming purposely ignoring you. Have you seen a kid around here? A kid? His name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, I haven't seen him. Students staying around out here sometimes. He waves a hand. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Can I look in the boxes? The lanky mover rubs at his aching chest. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Not seeing anything. Oh, a long row of boxes that's along the truck, waiting to be unloaded. Examine the boxes. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at that one down there. Notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been opened already. Open the box. You look questioningly at the movers. The lanky one smirks at you and nods. You move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with no tape. Shh! Don't give me away! A scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume. Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? I'm hiding. I see that. Why? I want to get out of this school. You give him a reproachful look. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck I was born with these powers. He looked at his hands. Where's Cornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. All right, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from school. Are you sure you've thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course. I'm going to go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. That's one less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside the school. Oh, well, then I did help him. Excellent. Stop right there! I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor, or I'm just the janitor? I'm just the janitor. Because the school really is out of money and can't even hire normal people. See that teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the school students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, come on. Help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes and let him out. I mean, just look at him coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? Man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. A programming class at a school of magic? The city administration wants to start converting the School of Magic since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. I'm not sending him to the basement. It's cruel. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. Teacher looks over at a nearby group of students. All right. Thank you, then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students, who now look quite annoyed. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Shake his hand. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're the new janitor, right? More like janitor/detective. The headmaster had tasked me with finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Isn't the wand dangerous? It's hard to say. We have no idea what spell was being held inside it. There was a spell inside it, too? I can explain it to you if you want. When we want to summon a spell, he pulls out his wooden wand. We speak the name of a sign, which draws the spell into our wand. Baritos! His wand starts glowing very faintly. Now I can use a spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his wand gently, almost like a paintbrush. The slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Whoa! Problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Cornelius's wand. He puts his wand back in its belt. Since Cornelia studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, it could be something incredibly dangerous. Thanks for explaining it to me. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drinks in there. The student flashes a brief smile. Know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening at the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls. All kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure, what do you want to hear more about? Tell me about the old teacher. Hold on, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand. Although, Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The teacher? I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way. He usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. Afraid I don't know anything else about him. What's undead in the walls? I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. What's going on with the missing student? It's nothing, really. Just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why's that? School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. You could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know. I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. You could ask her. Nothing else, thanks. Okay. Did you find out anything else? The missing student has been located. Oh, where is he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. I feel that. Did you find anything else? Nothing. Some nerd. The wand? Did something happen to it? Can I talk to these guys? I look there. What do these doors go to? Dorms? Dorms? Dorms. Oh, and a bookshelf. I'm gonna... do I do stuff on this floor? Let's do the dorms real quick. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Quiet girl. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No. There are no friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace and turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. Nothing exciting showing up here. Look inside the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat. The sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. Keep looking. Can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. Use water to put out the fire. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put two and two together and you have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about this fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want, as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. I'm gonna talk to her again first. She won't say anything. Okay. Oh. Yes? Hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it! The client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Alright, I'll try and speed things up. Get going! Hangs up. Oh, come on. I just got outside. I'll get you your wand. Just leave me alone. Etienne Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? Questioning? It's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone, but it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police, for that matter. Didn't you know? Your neighbor was a writer. What? So you never talked to him? No. All this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it'll be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Hangs up. Interesting. Am I hearing someone in the kitchen? I guess not. What happened here? I'm not seeing a fire extinguisher. Oh, it'd be in the stairwell, wouldn't it? I bet I ran right past it. Still not seeing it. Excuse me, are you home? Looks like the old man's not home. Hello? Sorry to bother you. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. Ugh. I'm trying to help you, too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's this fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. Ugh. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What, do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire, too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. Anything else of interest in here? No. I'm going to see if I can actually just give the key back now. Are you there? I brought your key back. Persistent knocking on the door. Listen, we've been through this already. It's me, your neighbor, the writer. I hear you there. Just hold on a minute. Do you think I'd spend all day waiting for you by the door? Do you know what happened to your neighbor downstairs neighbor? His door is sealed off. My neighbor? Downstairs? No, I have no idea what's going on with him. I imagine there was just another drunkard living there, and that was that. I see. Those are the only kind of people who live around here anyways. I brought you your key. Did you put the fire out? Yes. It's much less threatening than it seemed. So? See? And you were making such a fuss. I'm sorry for frightening you. Just give me the key and be gone. I'm watching my grandchildren. No problem. Thanks once again. Yeah. Return keys to the neighbor. Alright. Let's dive back in. Use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. Shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right onto the flames. How's that for you, huh? An enchanted fireplace. Let's see what we did. Whoa! Dang! Group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Call out to them. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet! One of them whispers through her teeth. Is everything all right? Shut up! Several girls whisper at once. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. You turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you! Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back. I'll deal with them. The girls look at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards? Oh, I've heard something about you. Well, let me try and deal with them first. The girls move aside. The dark figures get closer. There's no retreating now. Idle, hit. Ooh, I'm low on stuff. Okay. Ooh, I might just need to eat the hit. That's annoying. Yeah. Ended up eating 1 hit. But they're all going to try to hit me now, so I'm going to stun. That is a bit of a problem. Let's hope some of them miss. Hey, that actually worked out about as well as it could have. Idle, hit. Okay. Oh no, you're gonna heal? While they all hit. Ugh. know if I have enough ink for it. No, I don't. I think I have to shield. That's frustrating. Hopefully it doesn't heal them all. He did not heal them all. That's good. Okay, only one of them is going to hit. I can take him out. Wait, what? He got back up? Okay, I can't keep doing it like this. Oh, good! That didn't take up a turn. Okay, that went about as well as it possibly could have. That did not go the way I was hoping it would. I'm hoping if I take out the one that heals, it might actually... Okay, okay, I think I was right. Let's get some stuff back. Next fight's gonna be way easier. Yeah, these undead were nasty. Hey! Some good stuff in there. The girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, then she locked us in. Then these undead started coming out, but we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too, she cracks her knuckles. Are you alright? We're totally fine. We're just going to catch our breath and head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of those things. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand? Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Guess so. Alright then. Don't go hanging around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see ya. Alright, let's get back up. The girl is sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. girl instantly bursts into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed those other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory. They didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help? Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. You wave a hand at her and turn around. It seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going? And what happened to the girls downstairs? They're alive and they're really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. Before I do anything else, I have enough to make some things. And I'm going to do that. How's it going? Have you found out anything yet? Found out about the undead and the walls. Oh yeah? Did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them and she tried to feed them some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about that? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas. He trails off deep in thought. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one suspect less now. Alright. We get back to the library. That painting's still missing. One of the things I love about this game is just how, like, each of these books seems like a book I would absolutely read, and they really are doing a lot of genre changing. Yes! Pliers are the big thing I wanted. There's all kinds of stuff I can do with pliers. To start with, I am intrigued by the girl who is just going to feed people to undead. I mean, you would have married her. Let's be honest. Cut the ties. Quickly cut through the ties and open the box, trying not to make any noise. The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Better to heal outside of battle. Cut it off with pliers. The lock's post looks quite fragile. With some effort, you break through it with the pliers and the lock falls to the floor. Okay, that's nothing. Now, what else were pliers good for? I feel like there was something more. Nothing's popping out. Let's see what the headmaster has to say. Where's the old headmaster? Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. but that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Well, the girl ran away. That's good. She would have been in some serious trouble. Let's break this lock. Oh, crap. I thought I could break it with the picks. Can I go down this way? No, I cannot. Alright, that might be everything in here. Wait, what? Oh, stairs up. What do you want? You see a shifty-looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you got there? Pointed the picture. Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school? The student looks at you solemnly. So what's the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. Play nice. All right. No one has to know. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? You wink again. The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Marty? Guy in my guild. He came back one evening with the painting, all scared and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. A secret cache? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So, he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing? How about I go find where to hang it, myself? What if there's something valuable in there, and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine, tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. Alright, interesting. Let's see, table. What's that? Candy! The other girls should be back by now. Alright, nothing interesting. Okay, how creepy is it that these beds each have like a picture of a dude on them? Feels like anime pillows. Alright. We're getting bits and pieces of stuff, but I keep getting enough equipment that I want to check to see if I can build anything. I'm leaning lockpick, but crowbar is the other option. Ah, not yet. Definitely lockpick. I'm much closer to being able to get that. So we've got the laboratory and the cellar. Let's do the cellar first, see if we can get that strong drink. Nope. Ooh, another crafting spot. I don't have to keep running back. I wouldn't touch that. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-colored gas. What is that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only cyanogen gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from signs. On the wall, covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts, all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas, practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say. Gas is gas. What's so special about it? Casually jab a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. Their skin gets all covered in something charred-looking and black. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease. According to my calculations, it might even start a whole pandemic. Fine, I won't touch it. Therefore, I'm petitioning for use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusts her glass on the bridge of her nose. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Sorry, the laboratory's occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her concern is your behavior, another third is your appearance, but there's something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Cornelius's wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you all right? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius's wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hands are shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help? I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is... my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. She turns to you again, but keeps her eyes on the floor. Got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. Don't have anything for... Ooh, I can make another bottle. That's good. Let's see. I think it's this room. Checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you! You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like. We just started. Sit at a desk and listen to the lecture. Let's continue. Where do we leave off? You said that there's huge potential inside us and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And I argue that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right. And you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius's wand, the one that was stolen today. It's charged with... Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you. But since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness or makes everyone immortal. Or it kills everyone. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares to try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I'd be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language we'll all be speaking soon. Those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us. A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We are planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. I wouldn't count on it happening. A few students laugh. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. Must check for random crap to pick up. Candle? Don't have anything to light the candle with. Desk. Oh, a student. Teacher is stupid and so is this lecture. Not so sure about this programming thing. Ooh, apple. That's going to be useful. Teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school. The wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. My family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. I'll be watching you. I need the key to the storage room. Odd, the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the endlessly deep pockets of his jacket and searches around and finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks. I didn't mean to be that mean to him. He seems like a good dude. Glad I didn't have to use ink. I'm already a little sparse on that. Hey, crowbar parts. That's the second time they brought up being able to light the candle. Not entirely sure what that indicates. Still don't have enough parts for either a crowbar or a lockpick. Excuse me, the teacher peers at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. Students turn to look at you and start giggling. I'll silently sit down at a desk. Lecturer stares at you. I try to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. Spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now, time to check on your homework. Mirush? Yes? A thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dorimori, Rebus Nemus, and Chetis Metis. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first signs came to fruition. The first through 7th generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that were deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. And the most significant events of those years, Royana? A shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. The creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertainly at the teacher, who nods. The 40-kilometer-wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dorimori created it with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Night of Bright Lights. Leonard? That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal III. Then there was a second attempt by Volux IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated. When magic clinics, Bardas' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. I can't yet. Alright, well, I'll be back here. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers? Call it writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. Try to force a briefcase open with your bare hands. It makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh! Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Damn. Alright. I might have enough for a crowbar now. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand?
Nonsense! Why would I do such a thing?
You didn't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it.
Look out there.
He points at the window. You see a densely populated city, full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky, just above you, you can just barely make out the lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs?
Yes, and they're written there for us.
He places a hand on his chest.
Not for them.
He indicates the city.
Huge letters in the sky that shine for us.
But now, he clenches his fists,
they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. Doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things, and they were not. This was our world.
He pounds his fist against the desk. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers of the desk. What do you know about the undead in the walls?
That's an old school legend they're just made up.
For made-up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about this lately.
Well, you know, uncertain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind.
Alright. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? The old man laughs into his beard.
What, are your nerves giving out?
Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know that you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, you know, I just need a little something.
I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go. Not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. He hands you the key. Thanks. So this opens the wine cellar? There's no wine cellar in the school. Key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall you can pull to open my secret hiding place.
Cool. Well, before anything else, yay, crowbar! Now all I need is a piece of metal. Hopefully it's in this teacher's desk that I'm about to force open. Well, so the crowbar in the gap and start pushing down. There's a creaking sound, but the drawer doesn't budge. Push harder. The drawer creaks, a thin crack appears in it. Then part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Wow, you really smashed it up. Just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. Well, that was nothing. Feel a little bad now. Door is locked. But there are so many places that I can potentially use that crowbar. A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door, whispering something incomprehensible. Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished. I'm going to sit and talk. Are you alright? Silence. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. Hear the locks closing on the other side. First 1 click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel, and the spark it gives off grows into a green flame. Examine the door. Door looks more like a work of art with interwoven metal straps on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. Pull on the door. It's locked. You need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Class schedules. The Imperials have less than the others. But I can light candles now. Look, that candle looks like the ones we saw in the strange teacher's door. Should we try and light it? Light it with the lighter. Burning with a green flame. Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. First, while I'm in here, let's do the other candle. Flick the lighter and the candle starts burning. Whoa! Hello! That was unexpected and cool. Ooh. Ooh, a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of books doesn't last, I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. It still works the same way. It just dissolves inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So, you've tried? Only with alcohol. It's pretty funny. Door is still locked, but there are 2 lit up spots. 3 lit up spots. Four lit up spots. Teacher's quarters. Let's take care of the elephant in the room. Hello. Wizard glances up at you quickly. Are you a teacher here?
I teach the first years the sign alphabet. I conduct my own research in my free time.
What's that you have there? Point at the strange device on his desk.
It's just an ordinary astrolonograph. We use them to decipher the signs.
Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered?
It's more like I'm trying to combine them.
Combine them?
You see,
it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. Let's listen to him.
The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it be called a barrier, not a wall, because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside.
Destructive force?
Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier and symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own.
Okay.
So, I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter as we are used to doing.
And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall barrier, that the letters on the barrier might form words?
No, there was also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now, in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation.
Did you say Cornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance?
Yes. Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work. The wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox.
Yes, I've heard of it. The Cornelius paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. And what have you managed to find out?
Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I have been able to decipher 2 words. Wow! Property of.
Is that all?
Yes.
Property of who? He shrugs. Are they reading the book that they're in? That's pretty meta. Alright, let's go in this door. The man is on his knees amid scattered paper covered in different variations of the same symbol.
That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away you were from the Inquisition.
Do with me what you will. I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. He picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. He balls up the new paper. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it. I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it. But you can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you. You see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. Huh. Never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. So, you were a doctor?
I believe so.
The man notices your janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? No. And just who in the hell are you? Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive is shattered. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. And now my body is rejecting that blood. There's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can't you just drain the magic blood back? It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic. And now I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to try to cure him. Are you sure? It won't be easy, even with ink. I have to try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen. With these shackles on me, I can't. Give him some of your blood. Let's do it. A drop of your blood falls onto the wizard's hands. What the? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. Rewrite the illness. You concentrate and a stream of ink jumps from your fingers onto the teacher's hand, where it is instantly absorbed. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrist give off a burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? That's still not enough. He needs more. Are you sure you'll be alright? I hope so. I can't go on. I'm sorry. I understand. Let's do some healing. Let's try curing him again. Give him more blood. Squeeze your hand shut and blood starts flowing along with the ink. You feel all memory of this illness being wiped from this world. The cold emanating from your shackles is becoming unbearable, but you're finished now. What did you do to me? He crawls away from you. It's not important. I hope you get better now. The wizard is still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what is going on. You notice the cracks on his face starting to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you all right? Yes, I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrists. Icy pain shoots through them, and the skin starts to dry and crack from the cold. Well, that was expensive. I don't know what it was having me do that for. There's a box. There's nothing else apparently in here. But I saved the guy. It was expensive though. Still need a piece of metal. Two students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear? They found the wand thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters are up there now. Did you hear that? Let's get up to the attic, quickly. You say that we haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. The truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends yet. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? Students turn to look at you. Up the stairs, then to the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go! Walk away. I just realized I haven't talked to my buddy. A real school of magic. I always dreamed of visiting one. Turns out my neighbor was a writer. Your neighbor? The one who lent you the sledgehammer and all that? No, not that neighbor. The one who lived on the first floor. I never actually met him. What made you remember him? Did he invite you over? No, I got a call from the police. They said something happened to him and they want to ask me some questions about it. Oh, well, hopefully just a formality and nothing serious happened. I hope so. Client asked me to make this one a rush job. Whatever buyers he found for the one are apparently important people. Well, we wouldn't want to disappoint your client, that's for sure. How do you know him? One of my former partners worked with him. He called him the Collector. What happened to you? Did you fail a job? I don't remember. Can't imagine it was that long ago, right? To be honest, the longer we work together, the more I forget. Huh? About my book and about my former partners? Seems like you're losing your connection to your book since you've been separated from it for so long. That's bad. We really should hurry with this job. Alright. Let's crack some stuff. Race crowbar into the lid of the chest supply force. Lid flies open. Is there something over there? No. Can I give the kid the bottle of wine? Well, did you get the bottle? Yeah, here you go. Took you long enough. You going to take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted? The painting? Go on, it's ugly art anyway. Pulls a huge portrait out from under the bed. Take the painting. Thanks. Careful with that wine. Go with the key. Trench has drawn some barrels over by the wall. Let's pry off the lid with the crowbars. Take a look inside. Ooh! Stale bread. Because I was hurt so bad. Let's do that. Old notes. These are students' names. Some are crossed out. Did you find out what's wrong with my father? I found him and he's going to be fine. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. All right, I'll go see him. What do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. All right, I'll ask him for the details myself. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could help. What did she give me? It's not letting me check. That's annoying. Do I have to leave the room and come back in to trigger her leaving? Is that what's going to happen? Nope. Okay. But I've helped people. It's the important thing. Portrait slides right into place. Nobody notices anything. As it should be. Suddenly stop dead in your tracks. The portrait of the fat gentleman. Undead! Quiet, don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Walk away. You know what? I'm just going to deal with them. Damn. Undead are heading straight for you. Okay, they heard me. Idle, hit. Hoping I can get 2 idols in a row. Or 2 people with idols. No, it doesn't look like it's going to do it for me. Bought me some time. I'm hoping that this the middle one will try to heal, which will mean only 1 hit will happen. They all want to hit. Okay, that's not great. At least their accuracy is pretty crap. Alright, I just need to start hitting. Alright, 1 hit. I'll take it. Well, that was less than ideal, but it's done now. Wow, I got very little out of that. Alright, what else did I need to check out once I had the crowbar? Oh! If neither of them are up there, let me check the office. Wait, he's still in here. Can't talk to him, though. Actually, before I go in there, he's gone. unfortunate. I thought maybe I could force it open now that he wasn't in there. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm just barely short what I need to make a lockpick, which would solve a lot of this stuff.
What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand.
I'll deal with him myself, Mikhail. Let's just calm down for a second.
If any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow.
Looks at me. Hey, I thought we were pals.
You don't know me.
Looking at you.
What's the janitor doing here?
I heard noises and came to see what was happening.
You may go. Your help is not needed here.
I think I'll stay.
Fine, then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty. Go to work.
I'm not a janitor.
Who are you, then?
A plumber?
Oh, yeah, so you hear about that clogged toilet?
I'm here for Cornelius's wand.
Another one! He recoils. Why do you want it?
Someone's going to pay me well for it.
Ah!
Hold on. When you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Clutches his chest.
Shut up! I have the wand, and I'm the one who decides what will happen to it.
All right, all right.
I was planning on deciding against fate quietly, by myself, but now you're involved.
Hang on. I understand us three, but why do you even want it?
None of your business! Stay where you are!
Let's just calm down and...
Nobody move!
The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions.
Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry.
Oh, damn! Where the hell did you get a gun? He claps his hands to his head. Calm down. Just calm down.
I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me.
He reaches for the wand, keeping his revolver aimed. Take the gun from the old man. You quickly take the revolver from his grasp. Mikhail flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face.
Hey, give that back.
Mikhail bends Cornelius's wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing voice ringing out from somewhere up above. Everyone freezes.
Do you think this is a joke? I'm sick of your sniveling. And you're panicking. You little... And you're a weird head.
Oh.
There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care so much about this wand so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying. He looks at you. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster.
I understand how you feel. And I also want to move forward. But can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? He only smirks in response and turns to you. Let's try to do something with ink. That seems interesting. You think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it's not dead? You grab the old man's welt from his bond and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. But instead of fire, the ink just links out the tip of the wand and starts dripping on the floor. Ugh!
What the hell was that?
I've had enough of this. Time stops. Your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then on the other. They're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand land on the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands, where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So, does this mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from somewhere up above. I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head. Conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me! The old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go! Well, I'm going to get in trouble for this one. Good as new. Perfect. Nobody will know. Really hope I don't get in trouble for this one. Did you get the item? Well, I can explain what happened. You better see for yourself. Yeah, I know. Well, here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? A month later. Damn. My head is killing me. Alright, that entire thing... I'm going to go back to the main menu. That entire thing took over 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there. But man, that was a fun quest. I suspected that Mikhail reasonably early, like there wasn't really a reason for him to be there, so I had kind of a hunch, but man, that was a lot of fun getting to do a mystery inside a magic school. I'm very excited to keep pursuing this, but we will have to take care of that next time. Thank you very much for joining me. If you want to catch more of these live streams, you can tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I am also posting these on my YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/@BWHComics. You can also find my website, BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can find my weeb comic, Cospain, at cospainecomic.com. You can also catch me doing some artist interviews over at the Columbus Cartoon Coalition's YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/@ColumbusCartoonCoalition. So, that's going to wrap us for now. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.